Hi everybody, welcome back. We are doing another SRT clearing on the fear of being persecuted for using your spiritual gifts. The fear of being persecuted for using your spiritual gifts, such as your intuition and any other gifts that you have, psychic, mediumship, witchy stuff, whatever it is, healing, whatever it is, channeling. Let's get stuck in. Shall we set your intention to receive the benefits of this clearing? And let's do this. Right, well, this one comes up a lot in clearings. So a lot of spiritual people out there have had a lot of bad experiences in other lifetimes with this one. So what's this running at? 0 positive, 100 negative. And in terms of incarnation, in terms of consciousness level, we're kind of at about light status level in terms of consciousness, which is pretty low down because we want it to be all the way to the top there and all the way there and up to Radiant Love New Paradigm as an absolute minimum. So I'm just going to get your high self teams, working with my God team, to clear anything away, blocks, condensed energy, programs, belief systems, experiences, attachments of any kind to the fear of being persecuted for using your spiritual gifts, whatever they may be. And it may be just literally simple things like herbalism, which you may have been persecuted for being called a witch in other lifetimes, and or persecuted for teaching people about consciousness in other lifetimes, or for whatever reason, whatever it is, whatever culture. Let's remove the fear of being persecuted for using spiritual gifts, because now more than ever they are needed, I think, in the world. Before all these clearings, always make sure that you are 100% open to receiving healing. That's really important. Something I always check nowadays with my clients first. It's amazing how we can get triggered and shut down to healing, myself included. So I always check clients these days first before doing any clearing that they're 100% open to receiving that healing. Right, so that's the initial clearing done. This is using the SRT system, by the way, if you're new to this channel, spiritual response therapy. So it's just a taster, really, of the full individual clearing. I feel pulled towards chart 5 there. So we have an imprint of brain damage, which is a strongly held belief. Anything else running there? So just clear that away across all levels of consciousness. All time, all space, all dimension, all elevation, seeds, roots, branches, everything, everywhere. So I'm not going into any depths when I'm doing these group SRT clearings. Full details below if you want to work with me. Thank you once again for your donations. I keep forgetting to thank people on when I'm doing these recording these clearings, but thank you. I do try and thank everybody individually, so I'm super grateful. Thank you. It's really inspiring for me, and really helps to helps the coffers. It it really does. Super grateful. Thank you. And it helps you, of course, as well, when you donate to things that are helping you spiritually. So you'll get it back fourfold, tenfold, whatever it is that they say, but you will get it back. So we're removing inhibitors at God level of consciousness. Is it inside? Is it outside? Okay. What is it outside? Race beliefs. Belief of beliefs. As a group clearing, do we need to go to 6A for that one? We do. We need to look at belief of beliefs that's running. So what's running for people in belief of beliefs? Inside left, abandonment. Inside left, betrayal. That comes up frequently when we're clearing other lifetimes where we've been persecuted for our spiritual beliefs. We're clearing escapism. Failure. A lot of us feel that we've failed God or whatever. Sometimes we feel abandoned by God as well. So when, why hasn't God come up and saved me? I'm working for God, from other lifetimes. So let's just clear all of those first of all, and then we'll see if there's anything left on there. Okay, is there anything else on here? No, did we clear all those belief of beliefs as well? Yes, we did. Wonderful. Right, where are we going next? 10B, which is programs created by spirit. And this is the first line of programming here. So it's a really important one. Blocks to experiences the process. Embryo we're clearing. Okay, let's just get those cleared, and clearing all depths, steps, levels, ranges, limitations, everything, everywhere, any body programs and memories as well, please. We're going to spirit energy programming. And we're clearing dysfunction of creative energy by emotions. A lot of this stuff won't make sense because it's at higher level. Miasms of spirit as well. We're just going to clear those. It's at Queen of Life level of the soul, which is kind of when the soul's in the equivalent of the womb. Before it has its first expression of the living soul, which is the Lord of Lords or Law of Laws. And again, I'm going through these charts in a very methodical way for a group clearing. I'm not asking too many questions, and it's just more of a taster, more of an overview. If you want to train in spiritual response therapy, SRT, then there is an organisation in America, and there are teachers from that, or check out my teacher, malabikashaw.com. She trained with the founder, Robert Detzler. And I think Malabika's excellent. She's in America. Chart 19, how to change your life. Right, there's usually some blocks coming up around here, so let's have a look. Anything on the inside? We have some blocks letting go of the old. Okay, normally I'd investigate these. Do I still need to investigate them? Yeah, okay, normally I would go and find out where these blocks are coming from individually, but I think we're just going to go, yeah, straight to 6A, which is to find out what programs and energies are attached to the block to letting go of the old. Outside right. Separation, fear, abuse, abandonment, health abuse, betrayal, helplessness, fatigue. Anything else? No. Do we need to do anything else? Can we just clear that block? Yeah, so let's clear all of those master programs and discordant energy of those, and clear the block to letting go of the old, please. On chart 19. Across all levels of consciousness on chart 3. And just a reminder, I'm doing a live clearing on, I think it's the 18th or the 19th of July. I think it's the 19th. I might have said the 18th in the last thing, but I will post all the details below. And it's at 2 o'clock UK time. We're going to be clearing abundance blocks, by the way. It's for part of the Angel Cafe Spiritual Millions. There's 44 of us, light workers, therapists, healers, channelers, doing something. And it's just for an hour, but I'm going to do a live Facebook clearing, which hopefully will go onto YouTube as well. I've never done a live clearing of any kind actually before. I keep promising to do it and I haven't done it. So should be good, should be interesting. So it's 2 o'clock UK time, but I'll put all the details below. I think it's Tuesday the 19th of July, but the Spiritual Cafe is open, I think, all from the 4th of July, I think, maybe sooner, but it's throughout most of July. So I think there's three or four people every day, so do check them out, because it's all about bringing more abundance into your life. Right, okay, so where are we going next? Oh, which is it, 25 or 26? It's kind of between. 26. Inside. So we've got blocks to mankind as pure spirit light. Anything else? So let's just clear those blocks away. Okay, right, where are we going next? We're at chart 31, which is memory clearing. We're clearing the mind of spirit and any issues and challenges that are still remaining. Any blocks to luminous, which is a level of consciousness on chart 3 there. Jacob's ladder. So just clear those away through spirit, luminous and wellspring. I'll just read you what it says about luminous and wellspring there, because it won't make much sense to a lot of people. Behind the Godhead is spirit. Luminous and wellspring are on either side of spirit. Luminous is light beyond, above, and behind all light. Luminous gives rise to consciousness, which is spirit, and spirit works through mind to ideate and extend all that is luminous consciousness. First, there are the spiritual realms, and eventually the physical universes, galaxies, and planets. Wellspring is the source of creative energy, which energy manifests through spirit. It is the infinite well from which energy springs. Luminous and wellspring are like two mirrors between which spirit stands. Thus, spirit sees itself in the two mirrors, projecting itself into infinity, forever and ever. Through SRT, everything that the soul has experienced is cleared back through luminous and wellspring to grand I whole, and all the way to radiant love without limit. And if you've listened or read Dolores Cannon's books, The Convoluted Universe, Part 1, I think it's in, they talk about, through one of her sessions, they talk about beyond light, when they go beyond light, and it's just quite fascinating. It's quite mind-blowing, really. It's a very interesting book, definitely worth buying if you haven't read it. Are we ready to go to mop up? We are. So let's do a mop up. Let's get your high self teams to do a mop up. Mop up, MOP, UP, mop up. It's a bit like mopping up a kitchen floor. You know, it's that kind of. That's why we call it mop up. We're tying up all the loose ends, basically. It's where the bulk of the clearing actually takes place by your teams. They have about 200 plus charts on their side of life, and they'll go through everything. This is where the main clearing really takes place. So we do a prep to work normally, where we clear a lot of stuff away, and then we do that small bit of research in between, and then we do the mop up process where the teams really clear loads of stuff, and I have a long list of instructions there you go, that I read to them to do, and I usually get inspired to give an affirmation for them to work with as well. So that's where a lot of the vast majority of the healing takes place. So it's important. Although I'm not reading the instructions here, I'm just asking them to do a quick mop up for every single one of you out there with your high self teams, to clear anything away that needs to be cleared. Stuff that we don't need to know about. Right, okay. Are we done? It always feels so much lighter after the mop up. Are the souls happy? High self teams happy? Yeah, great, wonderful. And where are we sitting for this? 100 positive, 0 negative, really clear, much, much lighter. Just feels so much lighter. And we're at Radiant Love New Paradigm level as a minimum. So there you go, another one done, and make sure you drink plenty of water, allow 3 clear days after any clearing for the old neural pathways to fall away, and do check out all the details below, and thank you for joining me once again. If you're visiting the Spiritual Angels Cafe, Spiritual Millions in July 2022, fantastic, do check out all the other healers and therapists as well, all the details below. And hopefully I'll see you on the live clearing as well, on the 19th of July, I think it is, but all the details are below. Otherwise, see you on the next clearing, and take care. Bye everyone.